Hello, my name is Holly Morrow. This is my final voice audio project for Psych 2110, summer 2019. What I personally believe happens after death, I believe in God. I believe there's a heaven and a hell. I am unsure of what heaven is really like, though. I'm always curious if it is like how they portray in the movies. So that's kind of what I'm unsure of. My faith tells me how I can get into the kingdom of heaven, but I don't believe it actually gives like a clear cut, like what it's gonna be like. I mean, in my head, I do kind of believe it's just like this, like magical place. Nothing bad happens. But it's one of those things that it's just faith. Nobody knows. My final death anxiety questionnaire score was 20 out of 30. In module 1, I went back and looked. I had scored a 15 out of 30. I kind of think the purpose of this class was to have less anxiety. But I think mine went up just because I already am like an anxious person. And I didn't realize that there was so many things to consider when planning for a death. I just feel like I'm not prepared. And I believe that is why my score went up. A helping professional, excuse me, let me start that over. A helping professional may have a better understanding than the general audience because they actually study death, dying, bereavement, grief, all the things that play a part into that. Whereas the general audience doesn't talk about it as much. It can be a very uncomfortable situation and topic to talk about, but it is necessary. So I believe if you are having a hard time, you need to get a professional to help you. My reflection on grief and bereavement is that the information in this class can and would be very beneficial to the general audience. I really do think, along with some other things, but I really do think that this is something that social workers, psychologists, teachers, administrators, physicians, and other people who deal with the general public should be trained in, especially dealing with youth. This is a very large and hard topic to kind of grasp. I mean, adults struggle with it. So to be in a school system, and this is, I guess, where I take it because I work with young children, this information is beneficial. I can help the students, I can help myself, and I can help their families with information like this. I also think that the other people that I talked about, such as doctors and even honestly, like community helpers, such as police and fire, if you arrive at a scene and it is traumatic like this, they need to be trained in how to deal with this, and how to talk to people and how to get them help. So I just kind of think that I think that each specific job description should have their own type of training that's tailored to their line of work, but the information as a whole is beneficial. Thank you. The end.